So 1519, we get the invention of the printing press by my man Johann Gutenberg. That's important because they now were able to make copies of anything, writings, newspaper articles. So knowledge and literacy was stepping up. So you see how the Roman Catholics took advantage of people's illiteracy. They didn't have access. So no access, no knowledge, probably no interest in even learning. So when the printing press was created, this gave room for people to get copies of stuff and then to learn stuff and then to write curriculums and things like that. And everybody was in the know. We have no idea what that's like because we just live in an age of information where everything is at our fingertips. Everything is a Siri or a Google, hey Google moment away. So philosophy and theology of the Catholic Church was now being exposed more, and it was now being questioned more because people could read and study for themselves. So this dude named Desiderius Aramis, nobody knows about him, but everybody knows about Martin Luther. They were buddies, and they were like, we don't agree with what's going on, what's popping off in the Catholic Church. Martin Luther and his buddy decided to do something about it, and from that we get the Lutheran Church. They left the Catholic Church, and Martin Luther is known for his 95 Theses. What is that? His 95 Theses was a letter that he wrote with 95 statements about the errors and the fallacies of the Catholic Church, and history says he wrote all these things down, 95 of them, and went to the church door and just nailed it on the church door. So I guess the leaders and staff, that'd be the first thing that they saw. So his intentions wasn't to condemn the Catholic Church, it was just to correct the Catholic Church. And when they saw that 95 Theses, they excommunicated Martin. They kicked him out. So there was no reconciliation. So Martin took his convictions and the people that felt the way that he felt and formed the Lutheran Church. So if you're a Lutheran, you get that, you got your start from Martin Luther. Martin Luther was convinced out of, forgot what the verse is. But it's through grace, it's faith through grace that we're saved, not of works. Roman Catholic system put a lot of emphasis on works. In fact, in many ways, in one, you actually pay for your salvation, and that's why they have their whatchamacallits, the system they set up where you, if your loved one passes away, you pay penance. You actually, they die, but they're like in limbo, and then you pay in purgatory. You pay to have their soul go from purgatory to the presence of God. So the more money you contribute, that's how they make their money, because you're like paying for your dead loved ones to get to heaven. So when Martin Luther was hit and convicted by, it's grace through faith. It's not of our works. It's not of our money. It's not what we do. It's not living holier than thou. It's not being a nun or a priest and all these rituals. It's an act of God. The Catholic Church kicked them out. So he messed up their money bag. That's what that was about. So you get the Lutheran Church. From the Lutheran Church, you get the Anabaptist Church. The Anabaptists believe that, because you got to understand, Roman Catholicism was the big dog, and anybody that broke away from them, either you were knocked off or you had to go and hide and start your own little thing somewhere else. Roman Catholics, they baptized babies as infants. The Anabaptists separated from the Roman Catholics and were like, listen, I don't think these infant baptisms are valid. You need to get baptized again. So, and if you see an Anabaptist church, it doesn't mean they're anti-baptism. It means they believe you need to get baptized as an adult as well. Something simple, what yet? And the dude, what was his name? Jacob? No. That's the other dude. Their founder of the Anabaptist movement became what we call today the Mennonites. Yeah, Jacob Amen, the Mennonites. And then from the Mennonites, a group of them broke off and formed what we call today the Amish. They moved to North America, and so, yep. So from the Lutherans, you got the Anabaptists. From the Anabaptists, you get the Mennonites. From the Mennonites, you get the Amish. So where are we now? Now we're over in England, and we're over in North America.